chilly in the morning. So a few warm-up exercises on the field before we set off. A bit of squatting up and down, then into the crowd.
A Sunday morning, what else would you rather be doing? Watch this. Don't make me know, we're into Sunday afternoon. This is it. Come on!
Hour 50 was the goal, which meant a pace of 5:13 a kilometre throughout. So that is what I stuck to pretty much religiously. A couple of points where it was a little slower, a little quicker. Met some folk on the way. There's Richard. Didn't stick with him, so he stopped for a chat. He watches the channel. But I didn't want to run at someone else's pace. I just wanted to do my own thing. The marshals on the course, they were great, super helpful and encouraging.
So that's the halfway mark. I am 33 seconds down on my pace. That's fine. It just means we're going to do a slight negative split. Notice on the next short section of the video, it's not very long. Basically, on the last half of the half marathon, I was taking my Action 4 in and out of a pocket constantly. I'd changed some of the settings. I'd realised I'd done it, but I was focusing more on the race than the video. So I seem to have turned off the rock steady, so it's a bit shakier than I'd like it to be for the next 30 seconds, a minute of the video. But yeah, as I say, I was concentrating on the race as opposed to filmmaking. I've just finished a run on the treadmill and I'm rather sweaty. Okay, I'll leave you to it and let's get back to watching the video. Wow, for the camera! Hey!
Well done, guys!
Well done.
Thank you. 2k to go.
Oh, 13 miles and our best.
All finished. 1:49.33. My target was 1:50. So happy with that. Ran it really evenly. Finished well. Evenly paced. Yeah, good race. I forgot to say there's no medal or t-shirt at the end because they are stuck in the Red Sea thanks to a certain group of rebels who have delayed the boats.
So it's 9 days since my last run, been full cold. I've still got it on the chest, so I'm just waiting until it's cleared from my chest. Really frustrating not being able to go for a run, but I've been absolutely full of it. I'm definitely feeling a lot better now, but I don't want to chance it and head out for a run and with it still being on my chest and make it worse again. So I'm just hanging fire. So I have today though received my new Inverness half marathon t-shirt, came in the post, and also is my medal as well. So these were delayed because of the Houthi attacks on the ships in the Red Sea. I'll stick that on.
Well, it's 3 weeks today, the marathon. So this is my first long run in a month. Not ideal preparation for a marathon. So, yeah, 4 weeks ago I did my last long run. Went absolutely fine. Things were going brilliantly. Following week, I substituted my long run for the Inverness half marathon to run it at a target pace, see how I was feeling. And that went fantastically as well. Couldn't have gone any better. A few days later, I seem to have got, I don't know if it was just a super bad chest infection and cold, or if it was the new variant of COVID, which that ticked every box on symptoms. So I've been struggling to breathe properly. I'm still struggling now, but it's 3 weeks to go. So my plan is try and do a semi-long run, and I've done a route
So I can bail at the halfway point if I need to. This isn't ideal with my chest at the moment. Man, I want to go for runs. I've done 2 runs this week. 2 short, easy going runs, which has left me fairly breathless. And so far today, I'm 2.5k in and feeling it. What do? Do you just not run until your chest is better? And the possibility you're going to start the marathon on literally no training for, 7 weeks. That's not an option, is it? I think my best chance is just do what I'm doing, try and go slow. I feel fine in myself. It's my bloody chest and coughing, not at the moment, but throughout the day. I'm a lot better than I was, but obviously not right. Well, I'm just coming up to the point where I need to decide, bail out or keep going. I'm just under 13k in. I think I'm going to keep going. That way to home, this way to a longer run. So I seem to be not too bad if I'm just keeping this nice, slow, easy pace. Points I'm struggling to breathe is speaking to the camera, hence not much speaking, and taking a drink of water. Kind of find it hard to catch my breath. There we go, run done. 25.5 kilometres. I would have struggled to have done any more, to be honest. Legs are goosed. I'm goosed. Glad I've got a longish run in, but this does pose a question for the marathon in 3 weeks. I think it may be slower than I originally thought it was going to be. 2 weeks to go! So 2 weeks today till the marathon. Today I'm trying to do 30k. 30k, yeah. I'm not doing anything speedy. Still been coughing through the nights and some through the day, loads less. That's not an excuse, but I don't want to push it and make it linger longer. In 2 weeks, I want to be fine. So it is Storm Kathleen this week. This is a brief, calm spell at the moment. It's flaming windy yesterday and today. So let's see how the run goes. Just got drenched by a bloody someone in a white van. Went through a massive puddle. Didn't really avoid it. I just said hello, thanks for moving over. And he went through the puddle, and my left side of my body and lower legs are rather wet now. I'm starting to get pretty hot. This wind chill on, but I don't know how much further it is on this road. But I do have a turn off coming up at some point. I want to keep this on the road, because some cars don't slow down very much and don't give you much room. So I want to be as visible as possible. I think this is my turn off. Let's have a look. Right away to... Ooh. I'm still not sure, to be honest. I'm going to check my map. Good job, check. That's not the right way at all. I would have gone somewhere totally the wrong direction. Hopefully this is my turn off just here. Yep, this is the right one. So this path isn't too bad. It's fairly hard packed for a trail. So hopefully it carries on like this for ages. I'm not even at the halfway point yet. My legs have been telling me for the past few kilometres there's nothing left in them. This could be a long run.
Just feels like I'm running on empty on my legs. Last week it was my chest. Chest feels okay this week, but it's just, I think it's just the tiredness. Here. .7k in, just took a gel, bit the top off, squeezed into it, and it came out of the top where it bit off, and about 3 other places as well. So there must have been holes in the packet. I'm now covered in gel. Oh God, here we go, 24k in, I'm having to walk a bit. My legs have just been empty, absolutely empty. I've only ever had legs like this before, running ultras. I'm guessing it's remnants of COVID. I'm just still fatigued. Just a shame because my upper half feels okay. Legs are just screaming at me saying, stop. So I'm going to walk for a wee bit and then jog, walk, see how I get on. Run a bit more if I feel a bit fresher. Hey, don't you love the trials and tribulations of marathon training? 28.5k in. It's not ideal. I suppose I should be annoyed because my legs have just been empty, absolutely nothing in them. Every time I try and run, they just tell me to stop. It's my quads, my hamstrings, both of them. There's just no life in them. So, yeah, I should be annoyed. I'm 2 weeks away from the marathon. I've been incapable of running for 30k. I've had to walk, run for the past 6k, but I'm looking at it as I've been out. It's a Sunday morning, it's a bit windy, but it's a nice enough day. It's not raining. I managed to do 30k on my own 2 feet, so that's positive. Lots of other people can't do that. So the fact that I've been able to do that is great. All I've got to do is do some shorter, quicker runs in the next 2 weeks. Try and recover the fatigue I've obviously got, and cross all my fingers and just kind of like bin any time goals I've got for the marathon. Finish will be a finish. But you know what it's like, don't you? You always want to do as well as you can. Today I'm chalking off to a nice morning out.